Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella Simbi, and if you're new, you're welcome, and please kindly subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you 1000 subscribers. I really appreciate your support. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this 11x5 frontal step by step. So I've made a frontal like this before when I made a cornrows wig tutorial, but it wasn't detailed. It was just, I ventilated half of it. It was shortened, like it was summarized, it wasn't detailed. So on this video, I'm going to show you step by step, and this is the cornrows wig that I made using a frontal like this one. So guys, I've already prepared my frontal in a previous tutorial where I prepared 4 different frontals, and I told you that I was going to make 4 different videos, part 1 to 4, and this is part 3 of the video. So if you haven't watched if you haven't watched part 1, 2, please do go and check it out. And yeah, you might find something that you like to use there. So I'm going to be using this hair that is remaining from the hair that I used previously. So right here, I'm going to ventilate 1 horizontal line, like in 1 vertical line. I'm going to ventilate 1 horizontal line, then skip 2 horizontal lines, ventilate 1 horizontal line, and skip 2 horizontal lines. Then after ventilating this line, I'm going to skip 1 line, then ventilate the other vertical line. So the difference between this frontal and the one that I did in part 2 of the video is, in part 2 I ventilated 1 horizontal line and skipped 1 horizontal line, and on this one I'm ventilating 1 horizontal line and skipping 2 horizontal lines, but the end result is just going to be the same. All of them, they are full, like the hair is full enough. As you are seeing in the beginning of the video, the hair was full, like, yeah, the density was really good. So right here, I finished before the hairline. That's where I start ventilate, picking 1 strand of hair and skipping only 1 horizontal line, ventilating 1 horizontal line and skipping 1 horizontal line, picking 1 strand of hair. So right here, the method that I'm going to be using is slanted, the slanted pattern. That is what I'm going to be using. So the vertical line that I ventilated at the beginning is just to give me a guide of how I'm going to ventilate my frontal. So right here, I've already made my guide, so I'm going to ventilate in slanted lines, still picking 2 strands of hair and skipping 1 row, which is 1 vertical line. I'm going to be skipping vertical lines, like ventilate 1 line, skip 1 line, ventilate 1 line, skip 1 line, and I'm going to be picking 2 strands of hair throughout the entire back area of my frontal. And at the front, I'm going to pick only 1 strand, and I'm going to switch from skipping 2 horizontal line to skipping 1, so that the hairline will be natural and it will look really good. So right here, I'm going to continue doing the process that I showed you. Right here at the front, skip 1 horizontal line, skip 1 horizontal line, and continue skip. We're just continuing to skip those vertical lines, guys. So just continue to do that. If you haven't if you can't understand what I'm saying right here, guys, feel free to ask me in the description, guys, if you can't understand what I'm saying right here. So I'm going to ventilate these 2, like these 2 curves, the curves that I mean the hairline, those curves on the hairline. I'm going to ventilate 2 of them, then we're going to go to ventilate the middle part, then we'll finish with the last side of the frontal, which is the other ear. So this one you can ventilate section by section, or you can just do it all at once, but doing section by section on this one is much easier. And guys, this frontal is really fast to do. Like, I did set a timer and I calculated those hours. Altogether it was about 13 hours 40 something minutes, and it's really quicker than the one that I did previously. So guys, if you're someone who is like if you think about doing frontals, you are like, oh, I can't do that, it's too much work, this way is really fast and easy, and you can use it to make your cornrows braided wig. You can use it to make your triangle braids, yeah, like knotless triangle braids. So I did ventilate the other cave off camera. So right here we're going to the middle part, and I'm going to start at the back. So I'm going to just continue with those slanted lines. So just continue ventilating the slanted lines up until the area that you're going to stop. Like at the back, I did left the like an excess lace, just a little bit excess, so that I can use it when I'm sewing the frontal on the wig cap. So just continue ventilating those slanted lines, picking 2 strands of hair throughout the back, and at the front I'm going to switch to show you another method that you can use at the front when you're switching from skipping 2 horizontal line to 1. So guys, no matter which method you use, do not pick more than 2 strands of hair. 1 and 2 is enough. Do not pick more than 2 strands of hair, because the knots will be visible, especially at the front, and it won't look natural. So make sure you pick only 2 strands of hair at the back and 1 at the front, not more than that. So keep watching, guys. So guys, these slanted lines, they won't show at the back. It's going to be a straight line like that, and I'm going to show you how to do it right here at the front before we switch from skipping 2 horizontal line to 1. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So calculate 3 holes that you ventilated on the line that is top in top of the one that I'm ventilating here. Calculate 3 holes that you ventilated, and on the 4th one, that's where you're going to start another line. So on the 4th, skip 2 horizontal line and continue ventilating that line from there up until where you want it to end. Then come back again to start another line, and we're going to calculate another 1 2 3, and on the 4th then ventilate right there and go on to ventilate that line and come back again and do the same thing. And when you're done with that, it's going to show that illusion of a straight line that you can see right there. So after that, we'll be switching from ventilating 2 strands to 1 strand of hair, and we're also going to be switching from skipping 2 horizontal lines to skipping 1 horizontal line. And on the other side, I showed you how to ventilate like in slanted from the back all the way to the front, and on this one I'm going to show you how to ventilate horizontally at the front, like horizontally at the front. And on the last section, I'll be showing you how to ventilate vertically at the front. So you can choose whichever method that you want to do on the hairline, like at the front. You can choose either the horizontal, the vertical, or the slanted. So right here on the second section, I'm going to show you this is the horizontal method. So this is the method that I'm going to use on this part, and the last part the vertical method. So right here I'm skipping 1 more, ventilating 1 more, skipping 1 more, ventilating 1 more, and I'm picking one strand of hair, guys. After I'm done with this line, I'm going to go to the second, and I'm going to ventilate in front of the hole that I ventilated previously. So in front of the hole that I ventilated previously, I'm going to skip one horizontal line and ventilate in front of the one that I ventilated previously. So I'm going to use that method throughout this second section, and on the third section I'm going to show you another method that you can use when ventilating the front area, because the front area we want it to look as natural as possible. So we're not going to use the method that we used at the back. So we're going to switch right here, half an inch before the hairline. That's where we're going to do another method at the front, so that it will look as natural as possible. So guys, keep watching. So guys, do trace your hairline before you start ventilating. It will be easy for you to mimic like your real hairline. So do trace it. I used concealer to trace this one, and I'm just ventilating following that line, and it's much easier than when you don't draw any line. It will be like really hard. So I just used concealer, and I will show you how to remove it after ventilation. So this is the third section of our frontal, and I'm going to ventilate the slanted lines right here at the back, and I will switch at the front from slanted to vertical. So right here I'm picking two strands of hair, ventilating one horizontal line and skipping two horizontal lines, and at the front I'm going to switch the method. So the first section of our frontal, we ventilated slanted lines from the back all the way to the front, and the second we ventilated slanted lines only at the back, and at the front we ventilated horizontal lines. And this one we're going to ventilate slanted at the back and vertical at the front. So guys, keep watching. So at the front we want to do that straight line here at the front, so we're going to count again 3 lines. Then on the fourth we are going to start another line, another slanted line from there, going all the way right there to where the line is ending. And after doing that, we're going to come back to the front and calculate another 3 rows. Then on the fourth we're going to start a line right there going up. And after we are done, when we have that straight line that we need at the front, we're going to switch from picking 2 strands of hair to 1, and we're going to start ventilating vertically. So just continue ventilating right there, and right here I'm picking 1 strand of hair, ventilating vertically from that part that I was picking 2 strands. Ventilate from that part going all the way to the front, and stop where your hairline is ending, like on that line that you draw. That where we're going to stop. So ventilate 1 line, 1 horizontal line, and skip 1 horizontal line. Ventilate 1 horizontal line and skip 1 horizontal line, picking only 1 strand of hair to get a natural look on your hairline. And do that up until you finish that remaining part of our frontal. Yeah guys, so do let me know which method you loved, like which method is easy for you to do at the front. Do you like to do the horizontal, the vertical, the slanted? Which one do you prefer to do at the front right here? So if you have any questions, anything that you don't understand, do say in the comment section guys, do say in the comment section. So after ventilation, we're going to remove that concealer that I used to mark the hairline. So guys, if you haven't watched the video when I prepared the frontal, please do go and check it out guys, especially if you're a beginner. Do go and check it out so that you can make your own. So right here I'm just going to remove that paper that I put underneath right there to see. So this is how it's looking guys. Look at how natural it's looking right here at the front. Look at that guys. So I'm going to be using the method that I used previously on how to remove the concealer. I'm going to be using a wet towel and soap. So just rub it on the line that you draw with concealer, and it will be easy to remove it like that. Or you can use makeup remover, but this one is much cheaper and everyone has soap and a towel, so you can use this method. And yeah guys, it remove all the concealers and it will be clean like that guys. And this is the final look guys. Do let me know what you think about this method. And if you have watched part 1 and 2, thank you so much guys for your support. And do let me know which method you prefer, which method you love. And if you are that lazy person who doesn't like to ventilate guys, this one is the best for you. This is the method for you. So guys, do let me know what you think. And if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back guys. And as you can see right here, inside of the frontal is really full enough guys. Look at that, the density is really good. So you can use this method, and you can make your cornrows braided wig, you can make your triangle braided wigs, yeah, anything guys. So yeah, this is it guys. Look at that on the skin. I'm loving this. And if you haven't watched the video that I made a cornrows wig using a frontal like this one, do go and check it out. I'm going to link it in the description. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.